Karla, thank you so much for doing this. I know your time is valuable. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So a few days ago, you did the North American Championships. You were in first call out. Last year, you did a national show. You were in last call out. I was just wondering, in this prep, what'd you do different?
Well, it was very, very different initially from my off season. Actually, I would say I did quite a few things different, beginning with basically just being a little bit more productive in my off season. It was definitely a lot more, I guess you could say, planned all around. So I made sure, to control my cardio so that at the end of my prep, I didn't get overly excessive on cardio. I also worked on my intake, as far as my calories and whatnot. So I did a little bit of a reverse diet, I guess you could say. So I was definitely in a better place all around when I started my initial prep. Sorry. Also, I think my mindset all around was very, very different. Last year, when I was going into nationals, I was already really burnt out, to be honest, because I had been dieting for a longer period of time because of the fact that my off season wasn't as practical, you could say, the year before that. So again, this season, I basically just planned ahead of time, and I made sure, like I said, to work on my intake and my cardio so that I didn't get excessive, and then it didn't affect me, obviously, psychologically during prep, and I could come in better, leaner, and just all around. Because really, for Vegas, I could definitely say that was like my worst showing on stage. So I think definitely when you are not psychologically in a good place, mentally, it shows in your physique as well. And like I said, it was just a really bad situation all around that year because of the fact that my cardio got so high going into Vegas as it was. So yeah, it was quite a few different things that I did, I think.
It seems like this year you think you're having a lot more fun with it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, just the fact that I'm in a better place as far as my intake and my output, it allows me to be not so stressed out, I guess you could say. Obviously, you get to enjoy it a little more because you get more calories and whatnot. You're not as restricted or so excessive on cardio all around.
It seems like this year you've had a lot more gains in your back.
On my back, really? You think so? Well, yeah, you know what? Actually, this off season, I definitely did lift quite a bit heavier for my back, which other years I probably didn't emphasize so much on my back day, as far as lifting so heavy or, maxing out or whatnot. So I definitely did gain quite a bit of muscle on my back for sure. We also made sure that my protein intake was pretty high. So my coach initially wanted to bring a fuller package all around. So I think I had a lot more muscle on stage this year.
The national shows are so huge. What's it like doing those shows for someone who's never done it before?
Honestly, I had so much fun at North Americans. Everybody's always saying that it's one of the best national shows, just the way they run it and whatnot. And it really was. I mean, definitely compared to USA's, it is a lot of people. I mean, both of them, both shows were a lot of people. And compared to a regional show, you do feel like a little bit like, whoa, it's definitely a little bit intimidating going on to national shows as opposed to a regional show. But really, I think it's more just focusing on yourself. When I was backstage in North Americans, I literally just put on my headphones and listened to worship songs and started to pose and practice and just get in my zone, basically. So I didn't pay attention so much to what was going around me or look at other girls or compare or anything like that, because it can definitely be intimidating, when you're looking around. So I definitely think that that helps a lot, just to not let it get to your head so much and just focus on you and doing your best when you're on stage. And after I got off stage, honestly, it was such a rush. It was so much fun. The girls in my class were all so incredibly sweet. It was a really great class, and it was just a lot of fun.
In one of your Instagram posts, you typed, "Do what sets your soul on fire." I was just wondering, the gym, you in the gym, does that set your soul on fire?
yes, definitely. I've been trying at least to be a little bit more open on my social media this year. Usually, honestly, I don't take too much part to social media, especially when I'm on competition prep. I really like to focus. But I definitely feel like the gym for me and just competing itself is just like I said, such a rush. It just takes me to a whole different level of passion, I guess you could say, as opposed to, other things that I do in life as far as school and, what I'm going to do for my career. To me, that is my passion. Like, that is what I enjoy doing. And it's just really, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like an overwhelming feeling inside. So it's like, no matter what ups and downs I go through, like last year, like I said, it was a little bit difficult. To me, competing and the gym alone is just absolutely worth it, no matter what.
Yeah, you speak fluently in Spanish. Were you born in the U.S. or in?
Yes, I was born here in the U.S., but my parents are both from Mexico, from Chihuahua. So I speak Spanish completely fluently. Well, actually, my dad might debate that. I'm the kind of Mexican who forgets a lot of words now. So yeah.
Did they feel any of the earthquake a couple of days ago?
No, they didn't actually. Well, I'm from El Paso, Texas. So my dad lives in El Paso. I have some family in Chihuahua, but no, not that I know of.
Well, that's good. How would your friends and family describe your personality?
I think they would say that I'm pretty easygoing, a little bit, I guess, bubbly. I'm definitely a very focused individual, though. I think a lot of people, my friends and family, definitely think that I'm kind of crazy when it comes to competing because, like I said, I definitely go into my own little zone. I really, really like to focus. But other than that, when I'm not in competition prep, or really just all around, other than 2 weeks out, I'm pretty easygoing all around.
That's cool. Well, it's a thrill talking to you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Before we let you go, I'm wondering, we hear your dog in the background. Can we see him or her real quick?
Yeah, let me grab him. Peter, he is the little, here you go. Peter. Oh, I don't know where he went off to. Now he leaves when we're all going. I don't know where he went off to. Sorry about that.
Karla, we've tried to get in touch a few times, and thanks for sticking with me. And
yeah, thank you so much for having me.
yeah, I really appreciate it. How is he coming?
No, he's not having it.
He's camera shy.
He's camera shy. Can you see him there?
What's his name?
Peter. Oh, he doesn't like it. Yeah.
All right, we'll let you go. Thank you, Karla. I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
All right, bye.